3 good reasons to stack junk silver. 1, it's fractional. 2, it's historic. And 3, nobody ever fakes it, right? Oh, wait a minute. People are faking half dollars? Stay tuned. T. Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. And hey, you heard me right. People are faking half dollars, and I'm going to share an interview with you that I had today with Tommy, my buddy Tommy from Hoosier Coin Currency down in Avon, Indiana, just west of Indianapolis. Tommy messaged me on Facebook yesterday and said, hey, T, you're not going to believe this. I received a fake Benji, a fake Benjamin Franklin half dollar. So we're going to talk to Tommy. He's going to show you the coins. In the meantime, while we're doing that, I am going to put some of these half dollars away in these new tubes I got. And the reason I'm going to do that right now while we're having this interview is because I did my very first ever Google Meet with a coin dealer from remotely. And so what I did was I contacted Tommy. We had a chat and we had a video conference back and forth. I somehow, some way, and after loads of frustration, figured out a way to record it and eventually created what you're about to see in just a moment. Now, when I recorded it watching Tommy on my screen, describing these coins and showing them and so on and so forth. What I didn't realize was that Google Meet was going to toggle back and forth, back and forth. When I spoke, I was on the camera. When he spoke, he was on the camera. And consequently, half the video is my face, which I have not shown on my channel, except for that last video where I showed you a glimpse. But I do not have a desire to have a face reveal today. So while I'm talking to Tommy, when he's talking, you'll see his face. When I'm talking, you'll see me taking a look at these walkers right here. This one happens to be from 1941. And you'll notice, and keep a close eye on these dates. Some of you may be very strong in the coin collecting area, and you may see a date. I don't know. I haven't really checked them, to be honest with you. I'm not even quite sure which dates are very desirable. But during the conversation, I will be moving these walkers to this tube and maybe even fill one up. We'll see how many fit there. And so, hey, without any further ado, it's a little bit rough. Guys, take it easy on me. This is my first ever attempt at a remote coin shop video. Here we go. This is the conversation we had.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good, Tommy. How about yourself,
Good
man?
to see you.
Yeah,
Man, look at all that stuff. Is that your home office there? Or what is that?
this is my man cave. It just basically turned into my coin cave. That's where I shoot my videos and stuff. I'm recording a Google Meet for the first time. And so, yeah, hopefully it works out well.
So I would say every other day or so, if somebody comes in and they've seen your channel. So
Really?
There's a lot of people local that have been watching it. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really gratifying to hear that. Thanks for sharing that, man.
Absolutely.
So tell me about that fake Benji. You know, one of the reasons people get into junk silver, one of the many reasons, is that nobody fakes it. And so to see fake Benji, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think I actually have a couple of walkers like that. See them occasionally, not a lot, but they are out there. So the half dollar you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm going to get a real one so we can compare side by side. That might be a little better. So, you know, a lot of times people will say, well, what does it weigh? So use that as kind of a determining factor. There's plenty of fakes that weigh properly, and sometimes real coins do not weigh properly. Recently, I sent a half dollar in to be certified, and it's on a light planchet. It weighs roughly half what it should, but it's absolutely the real deal. So you can't always go by the weight, but see if we can see this. So this is the bad one. Is that blurry on your end, or are you able to see it? The first thing that just jumped out to me. So I bought an album, a circulated album. I didn't scrutinize it that much when I bought it, and then when I was taking the album apart, then this stood out. First, the thing that kind of you'll notice is the color, the texture. But the thing that really jumped out is the face and the hairlines. The hairlines are not even close to right on this Franklin. I'm going to show you an example that's roughly an AU coin. So see all these hairlines on this. This is the real McCoy.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot more texture or definition in that fake that don't exist in the real one.
It has like extra hair.
Yeah, and like that toning really makes it pop too.
Reverse, the size of the letters, it's just not correct.
Oh yeah, yeah. The lettering seems larger.
So,
had you ever seen a fake Benji before?
I have not personally, no. I've seen fake Washington quarter, Barber dimes, Barber halves, Walking Liberties. Occasionally you see fake Indians and fake Lincoln cents. I think somewhere we've got a fake 58, which is really weird. I don't know why anyone would make that. Lincoln. It's like a 3 or 4 cent coin. Maybe they just did it for fun. But that is the first of these that I've seen. Never seen one.
Yeah, I mean, like that's one of the things that makes people feel safe about, junk silver that I wouldn't even think of it. I would have just scooped that up and stuck it in my roll and not even thought twice of it. How did it come in?
So it was part of a circulated set. It was an old Whitman holder. And bought the set, and then after the customer and I, did the deal, I was taking the album apart, and then immediately it was like, oh, this is not right. But we get so much stuff in here, like a set like that when it comes in the initial buying. If I see it's a circulated set, I just buy it as 90. There's nothing in there. 49S, 49D are a little bit better coins, but BG to fine, not really. They need to be AU or better to get a premium.
Now, you sent me some photos of some other pieces that had come in, a customer brought in. If I remember correctly, there was an ASE and silver and gold eagle?
Correct. That's kind of a disappointing thing. So he and someone else had did some trading, and he brought the stuff in. He was basically like, hey, how'd I do on this deal? Honestly, not very well.
Oh, man. What a heartbreaker.
Yeah. And those, if you compare those pictures I sent you to a real example, the detail, like in the head and the flow lines on the dress, none of that is right at all. It's very crude compared to what it should be.
Right.
Matter of fact,
even the eagle on the back looks a little cartoony.
It does. Her face, she looks like a zombie.
Yeah, and that's a proof coin, isn't it? That heavy shine to it.
They did.
I hate to ask, but what did this gentleman pay for this?
So I don't know exactly what he had traded. All I know is that he and someone else had bartered, and he accepted the coins in trade. Now, some of the coins he had were real, and some of them were not.
Okay.
None of the proof eagles were real. He did have 1 ounce of silver that was real, and he had some Morgan dollars in the deal that were fine, except for one. I don't know the person that traded it to him. Maybe they knew, maybe they didn't know. He said it's somebody that he knows, so he's going to talk to him about it. I said, well, maybe they took somewhere along the lines and they didn't know.
Well, this gold eagle, I mean, 1 ounce fine gold. He must have traded something significant for, a gold eagle. My goodness.
You would think so. Yeah. And, proof silver eagles, they're wholesale for $75, $80 right now, wholesale. So they have a good premium.
Yeah, I just did a giveaway for celebrating my 4,000th subscriber, and I gave away a proof eagle. And so, gentleman who won it should be happy with that because, man, it's a beauty. But
That's cool. You'll be at 10,000 before you know it. End of the
I don't
month,
know.
you'll be
The
at
way I've been
5 or
growing, I
6.
grew about 3,500 in a year. So you think, I don't know. It depends on the interest of people and how much they're into silver and gold and and stacking in the next year or two. I can't. I'm going to continue, and a lot of these people that got so interested in it, you'd kind of hope that they would continue too, especially with the crazy stuff that we have coming down the pipeline regarding the economy. What's going on in the shop, man? Anything interesting happen lately?
We got 4 people in here right now. Looks like a guy's looking at Ike's, and then somebody else looking at like Jefferson nickel set, which, by the way, those 3 are already claimed.
Are they?
They're not available anymore.
Okay.
Are you
Sorry.
freaking kidding me?
I am
Why do you
for
have
real.
that for us to see?
Tempt you for the next one that comes in.
Is this jewelry?
I appreciate the time, Tommy, and I'm going to get the word out on junk silver that could be fake. People might need to recheck their stacks and their containers of junk silver to make sure nothing slipped by them. And I certainly appreciate the time, my friend.
We have tons of 90% right now. That there's probably some good stuff hidden in there.
Good to know. And just
I didn't look.
For anybody who missed my video with Tommy, let me just mention that he does not sort through and cherry pick his junk silver that comes in. He takes it and it gets thrown in the bins, and if somebody gets lucky finding a rare date or a rare mark, that's good on them, and that's their benefit for shopping at Hoosier Coin and Currency down there in Avon.
They'll be back.
Yeah,
They'll be back, right, T? I definitely appreciate it.
I'm surprised you have junk because I just came from a shop. They have got wiped out. Nothing to be had.
I will show you. Joe, you get the dimes handy? Check this out.
Sure.
This is crazy. It's been coming in and out pretty steadily.
Okay.
So this is dimes, T.
Okay.
Here.
It looks a little heavy there. Holy smokes. That's a lot of
That's
dimes.
the dimes. There's, I'm going to guess like 500 facing dimes at least.
Holy smokes. Do you ship if somebody from across the country wanted to buy from you?
Anywhere in the world, actually.
Wow. Well,
There's
good to
only a
know.
couple countries that I tend to not ship to. Other than that, we ship anywhere in the world.
What's your rate on junk right now?
This stuff is 19.5.
19.5. That's I
Those
rarely ever hear about it under 20 these days.
Yeah, that's pretty standard right now. 20.
Yeah, 20 and up is what I've been coming across. So if you're under 20, you're doing well by people.
That's the game
Very
plan.
cool.
Yeah, we've got halves too, and I think there's even a silver dollar in there because somebody like tried to make it into some piece of jewelry or something, rolled it. We put it in with the halves.
That's cool. All right, buddy, I'm gonna let you go, and I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you in person sometime whenever I get down to Indy again. But in the meantime, thanks for the time on this video. We'll see how it comes out. This
Absolutely,
is my
too.
first
It's
one ever
fun.
doing remotely.
So yeah, if you ever want to do this, even after hours, early morning, or something like that, when there's not craziness going on in the background, gladly do it.
Okay, buddy. Hey, you have a good one.
Talk to you soon.
Good
Have
to
a
see you
great
again,
day.
man. Take care.
See you too. Bye bye.
Okay, guys, hey, what a great conversation, huh? Tommy knows his stuff, and it's always a pleasure chatting with him. And I would certainly encourage you to consider Tommy, especially if you're in the Indianapolis area. But what you just heard was he ships. So if you live somewhere where there's not a coin shop near you, you can make Tommy your local coin shop from far away. So take that into consideration. And something else to take into consideration is subscribing. If you like coin shop videos, if you like junk silver, if you are a diehard stacker like I am, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You might also notice it down in the bottom corner here. There's a little watermark there. It should be at least, if I set it up correctly. You can also subscribe by hitting that as well. And if you made it this far into the video, hey, you must have liked what you saw. Be sure to give a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That helps other people see the video. So I'll finish by thanking you for spending some time with me, T the Silver Stacker. And I really value your time and appreciate your viewership. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. T. Oh, and by the way, here are some other videos you may want to consider watching. Here. Enjoy. Just click on through.